What's up, Dunkaholics? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 5 of the Madden 22 Minnesota Vikings. I said Madden 22, I meant Madden 23 Minnesota Vikings. Realistic rebuild, but it feels a lot like Madden 22 when I think about it. Getting robbed of dev traits, having losing seasons when we should have winning seasons. It's just feeling like the same BS. Same BS, just a different year, just a different Madden. But it's all the damn same. If you tuned in to part 4, it just got even worse. 3-win season, number 1 overall pick. Might have missed on the quarterback. A lot of money to spend, nothing to free agency, nobody interested. And I'm just not going to waste any more of y'all time. We're going to go over this sorry-ass roster, team, squad before the final preseason starts. Looking at the quarterback position, Skaggs, he's just been, I don't even know. I can't even say. Like, rookie year, he looked promising, and then he's just averaging the picks. They increase every single season. So with the number 1 overall pick, we went with Earl Brennan. He was projected top 5. The talent was round 1. And, of course, we got the normal dev quarterback when another team got the hidden dev quarterback. But he looks good, big arm. We haven't had an improviser quarterback this whole rebuild, and maybe that's a problem why we're losing. Maybe we need the improviser. We've had the field general and Skaggs, the field general and Kirk Cousins. So I was like, you know what? Let's get off to the field general. If we can't get an improviser, let's get someone with a big, strong arm, and this guy has it. 94 throw power, 84 deep accuracy. He has it, and we need that for him to be able to stretch the field for our skill position players. X Factor Gabe Landry, generational talent Gabe Landry. You know, the 99 Justin Jefferson, Mr. Gritty, Adams, and Staley, who were back-to-back rookie wide receivers of the year. Superstar dev traits knocked down the star. But going back to the quarterback position, you got Skaggs, you got Brennan. They're going to battle that for quarterback position. Even this guy, Keenan Keller, who we took last year in the 6th round, will have a chance at quarterback. He's actually improviser, too. Now, I just peeped that. But running back, we have LaMarcus Grimes. As you see, no more Dalvin Cook. Traded him to the Saints for a first-round pick 3 in the draft, and we had pick 1, so we had pick 1 and pick 3. No more Dalvin Cook, just injury prone, barely got 1,000 yards last season, 3 fumbles, went down to superstar dev, was going to regress. We needed a change. Plus, we got fired. My son, Prince Duncan, is taking over as coach, new regime. We had franchise tag Dalvin Cook, but it was a franchise tag and trade. We brought in Trey Sermon because we needed an elusive scheme fit back, but Max Henderson, who was one of our draft picks, is a receiving back, and that's what we're going to use him as. We tried to get Alvin Kamara in free agency to be that. He went to the Miami Dolphins. I don't blame him. Fullback, we have Thorpe, who was a hidden dev when we took him last season. Started him, and the game moved him back to the backup behind C.J. Ham, put him back in around week 9, week 10, halfway in the season, and now he's a normal dev. Receiver, we already went over Justin Jefferson, Adams, and Staley. We brought back Tyler Johnson, who we signed in free agency after trading away Jalen Reagor last season. Tyler Johnson was great last season, so we gave him a new contract extension to be our wide receiver 4. And Jalen Naylor, back-to-back Pro Bowl punt return man. Saw him sitting there in free agency. We couldn't re-sign him, but we saw him sitting there in free agency before the preseason starts. Why not bring him back? A 2-time Pro Bowler. Landry is our new team captain. Congratulations. One of my, first video, year 1, first draft, first pick, generational talent player. I am proud of that. I don't even know if he's generational now when I think about it. He's only an 86 overall, but he was an X factor when we drafted him. He was like an 80 overall. Might not be generational, just an X factor player. And he never lost it, and I am proud of that. We drafted this guy, Ryan Barnett, who is a hidden dev. Could be maybe another superstar tight end. But we add more depth at tight end. So when you look at it, 2 at least star dev tight ends, you have Jefferson and 2 guys who were superstar. You have no more Dalvin Cook, but Grimes had 11 touchdowns his rookie season as a power back. Who knows what Henderson is? So we got some pieces around whether Skaggs is going to give one more try for this final video, or we're going to go with the rookie. You know I'm going with the rookie. Left tackle, brought back Darisaw, probably not on a contract not earned. He had a good season. Year 3 it was? The whole offensive line. But last season, returned back to form. Back to trash. Cleveland was trash. Bradbury was trash. Walton, though, was the only good one. He actually should have been in the Pro Bowl. He had a nominee. He was like number 10 for lineman of the year. And Brian O'Neill has been here. DN, Ed Oliver has been great ever since we brought him in. Right in, Perriman actually had a good season last season. Trey Flower was outstanding as a special teamer. He had 2 blocks, so we brought him back. Probably should have made him the team captain. D tackle Boley has been like really. He's the one that's really surprised me. Was a normal dev, 74 overall. He's up to an 80, playing up to an 83 star dev, 82 star dev actually, and he's been developing nicely. Brought in Roy Lopez to be a backup. Left outside linebacker Deion Hunter on a horrible contract. He is now a mentor. He's 83 star. Lost his superstar dev, and he hasn't been the same. McKee probably going to take over this season. Kendricks, who was not on the team at the end of last season, but I was like, I see him sitting there in free agency. Why not bring him back for the last season? We have this rookie here, McCray. No more Asamoah. McKinney didn't work out as an edge rusher, and it looks like he's not going to make the team. I mean, we can move him inside the middle linebacker, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to move him in, let him play the run stopper position as a middle linebacker. Now, when I think about it, he does go down 1 point, and then we'll move McKee over to no. Move him over to right outside linebacker. And did he lose his depth trait? Yes, he did. Cam Dantzler, though, who is a superstar cornerback, I've been really proud of him. He got paid contract extension, and he's been great for us ever since he got paid. Gore, also superstar dev cornerback who we took a couple years ago at pick 2. Andrew Booth Jr. has just been, it's been all right. But we gave him a contract extension. I mean, we had a lot of money to spend. We haven't even splurged in free agency like this whole rebuild. So we paid our players whether they deserved it or not. And then free safety, this guy Meaner, who we took with pick 3 after we took the quarterback. I think he's going to be a great player. Not going to have enough time to see how he grows though, with this being the final year. And Fuller, who was supposed to be the successor to Harrison Hitman Smith, no more depth trait, and when he was on the field, wasn't great, but we signed Jaquan Brisker. We drafted this guy. Well, the computer drafted this guy in the 7th round, Joe Cheeks. He's probably Cheeks, like his last name. We took another kicker because I don't like this guy. Bolin was a hidden devil. We took him, and I don't like him. So we took another kicker, but I love me some Ryan Wright, 245 punter, biggest punter I've ever seen. But we're going to have a quarterback competition, open competition for this final preseason. So let's get it over with. Simulate it. See how Skaggs does. Wow, start off with 2 new injuries. Oh, it's just our superstar cornerback, our former face of the defense, Daniil Hunter, and our starting center, Garrett Bradbury. Achilles tear, too, man. It's over for it. It's over for Daniil Hunter. Sad to say. It's over for Daniil Hunter. Man, depth chart. Let's put in the rookie, Brennan. And at this point, I don't even care who's standing out. Nobody stands out with this team. And it's Randy Perriman. And I'm going to say we need to get some more pressure. We need to get to the quarterback. We just need to win. We just need to win some games. That's what we need to do. Let's simulate the final preseason game against the Pittsburgh Steelers as we win. So we actually are successful in the preseason for once, and we have to cut 13 people. Let's look at the final stats for the preseason as Earl Brennan. I don't care about the 4 picks. I mean, Skaggs. Wasn't bad, but we don't take this guy number one overall and not play. Skaz got sacked 5 times for some backups. Yeah, we're going with the rookie. Trey Sermon actually wasn't bad. Trey Sermon was not bad. Staley was good. The receivers are always good. O-line, we know who's starting. Kendricks, we know he's going to start. Ed Oliver was great. McKee was actually great. McKinney, they might be great. McKinney might be great at middle linebacker. Quan Brisker was good. Cam Dancer was good. This new rookie kicker, I forgot we should have had open competition at kicker. Inside of 24 times. Ryan Wright's always great in the preseason. And I hope my son, Prince Duncan, can turn things around for this team because it hasn't been great for Kevin O'Connell. It hasn't been great for me. It's been great for Kevin O'Connell in real life. Wish we could have replicated that. Wish we could have started from the damn week. But we can't do that here. We have to wait for week 10 and the wild card round. Super Bowl week. Stupid. Should have got Kelly involved in the quarterback competition too. Don't need all these damn running backs. Don't need all these damn running backs. So I'm going to move him to the practice squad. I'm going to move him to the practice squad. And I'm going to move the other one to the PS. I'm going to go with one fullback, no more CJ Ham. Got 5 wide receivers, 3 tight ends. We got all of our linemen, got our D linemen. D tackle, we don't need all these guys. Everybody after Cook can go. Jason Griffin. We got 4 middle linebackers. I don't hate it. Who's this Griffin guy? So he's a rookie, right? Is he hidden dev? No, he's only normal. We're going to go with Daniil. Oh, Daniil Hunter's out. Daniil Hunter is out. So we are going to have to sign maybe a left outside linebacker. Why do we have so many cornerbacks? I don't know. And we should be good at safety. I think I'm actually going to keep the 2 kickers. So whichever one fucks up, we'll just put the other one in. And we have to cut 2 more people. So we may cut one of them. I think I'm going to keep all 3 quarterbacks. Why? Why is it always like this? Whenever I seem like I trimmed it up really well, it's always like, oh, you got 1 or 2 more players. And then when it seems like when I have a lot of players, I have all 53. Like, it's just so weird. It's just so weird. Like, look at this. I need the edge rushers because we have some injuries. Okay, McCoy's just gonna go back on the practice squad. That's just what it has to be. And kicker, we'll just get rid of Bowling. We'll put him on our practice squad. I'm pretty sure he will get taken away from us. And I need to sign an edge rusher. Alexander Madison is there. And there's probably nothing here. Lorenzo Carter, it is. Lorenzo Carter, it is. He will fill in for Daniil Hunter until it's time for Daniil Hunter to make his return. And now we can go and put one of those rookies on the practice squad. And it will be this guy right here. He's actually a little bit faster than this guy right here. Who's better? All right, so we know Scruggs is faster. Powell is stronger. Tackle's better for Scruggs. Hit power is better for Powell. Block shed is better for him. Pursue. Okay. Finesse. Block shed. Pursue. Yeah, so we'll put Scruggs. We know he has the speed, but we'll move him to the practice squad. And that'll do it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna adjust the lineup and probably just let the computer come up with the lineup. I mean, they're going to do it anyway, right? So why not just roll with, what they have? And I forgot Bradbury went down with injury. Of course, he goes down with injury the year that we don't have a lot of depth across our offensive line when it comes to backups. But quarterback will be Brennan. Running back will be Grimes and Henderson. Thorpe, they have Trey Sermon, Barnett, that's fine. Receiver Justin Jefferson, Allen Staley, yep, that is good. Tight end Landry, Barnett. Center, don't know who the hell this guy is. Don't know how he got here. Why do we have three centers? I don't know. Didn't even peep that, but we're going to go with Pierce. Left end will be Ed Oliver. Right end will be Perriman. D tackle. Oh, we have Trey Flowers, too. Forgot about that. Lorenzo Carter. That's fine. Middle linebacker, McKinney, Kendricks, and McCray. Right outside linebacker, McKee. Corner, Dantzler, Gore, Booth. Free safety will be the rookie Meander. Strong safety will be Jaquan Brisker. Special team will be Max Henderson. They have Mallard. Naylor is going to be the punt returner. And the kick returner will be Adams. Kickoff start will be Wright. Long snapper will be Walton. He's our best lineman so far. Henderson will be the third down back, and then power back will be Grimes. Slot receiver will be Staley, just like it was last season. He crushed it. Left outside linebacker, this is going to change when Daniil Hunter comes back. They're just going to switch everything up on me. So we'll do McKee, Flowers, Boley. Nope, this will be Ed Oliver, Perriman, and Boley. Sub linebacker will be McKinney, Kendricks, and McCray, the rookie. Slot cornerback will be Booth Jr. They have Mallard and Fuller. We'll go Fuller, and we'll go with we'll probably just go with the safeties. We'll go with Cheeks. We'll upgrade the team. Get on to week one. We take on the Atlanta Falcons for the season opener, and this is the season finale for this realistic rebuild, the first realistic rebuild of Madden 23, and I'm not happy about it. So not happy about it. After week one, or after year one, I was so excited, after the draft, and I thought this is going to be great. Now it's going to be a Super Bowl or bust for my son, Prince Duncan, in his first year. Good luck, son. Good luck, because you're going to need it. Let's actually hit this little scenario for the QB1, and I just want him to no expectations. We have no expectations. Don't know how this is going to play out. And we have I shouldn't have clicked it, because this is going to be, if it's the defensive end, the right end, forgot his name. All his players seem to be forgettable. Perriman, he's been solid. But he's going to be like, I thought I was poised. But we are 82 overall. Seems like we've been stuck on 82 overall the whole. I now wonder, because I usually do online franchise. Is this because I'm doing the offline franchise? I'm getting these whack-ass results and we're not winning. Is that why we're not getting free agent interest, or is it really because Minnesota is just not attractive because we're not winning? But we seem to, can't attract free agents, and we can't win games. So we'll look at the roster one last time before we start the season. And look at the offensive line, all silvers, all shiny silver depth traits there in the background of their pitchers. You got the X Factor Landry, you got the X Factor Justin Jefferson, Staley, and Adams, who should be superstars. It's not bad. We got weak at running back, but we got younger at running back. And then on defense, the linebacker and edge rusher group look a little suspect. But look at this. I guess we could say we improved that safety. No more Lewis Seen. There's a lot of changes. When I look at this team, man, when I look at this team from when we started, no more Kirk Cousins, no more Dalvin Cook. No more KJ Osborne or Jalen Rager. No more Irv Smith Jr. No more Ed Ingram. No more Alexander Madison. No more Kane. Look at all these changes. Then on defense, no more Harrison Phillips. No more Ross Blaylock. No more. Who's even our nose tackle? I can't remember. We didn't have Kendricks on the team before the preseason started. Daniil Hunter's out. Harrison Smith retired. No Adam Thielen. He retired. So just a lot of turnover of this roster over these 5 seasons, and it's just been it's been crazy. It really has been crazy. But let's see if we can turn things around here in year 5. I doubt it. Don't think it's going to end well. And we get blown out. First game of the season, 49-28. Defense giving up a lot of points. Damn near 50 bombed us. 2 turnovers. Probably some growing pains from our rookie quarterback. He played great. It's just Jalen Hurts on the Falcons for some reason with Kareem Hunt. Why do these players... It's like nobody wants to come to me in free agency, and then these players just call each other to hit each other up, and they're like, hey, we finna go to this team. We finna play Duncan, and we finna beat the brakes off of them. It's like they're conspiracy against me. Look at this. Drake London, Jameson Williams. I had to deal with them on the Lions, now the Falcons. But 2 touchdowns for Staley, the rookie from last season. And half a sack for Oliver Kendricks with a sack. McKee with the half a sack. And then no field goals, no punts inside the 20. No win for us. And I'm not even going to click that. And this is, I was going to say Dalvin Cook. He's on the team. And it's Gore. Broke his damn toe. Broke his big toe. We have the Texans. Seems like we play them every season. Mock draft 1 is out. Don't have to care. Don't have to look at it because we're not going to be doing a draft for after year 5. And we win. This is like the earliest win we've had this whole rebuild. We usually go like 0-6 before we win a game. But we do win it overtime. We ran the ball well and no turnovers. 3 fourth down conversions. My son was very aggressive. And Grimes. We believed in him. We traded Dalvin Cook, and he looks like he can be an RB run. And look at Max Henderson. Look like he can be an RB too, not just a receiving back. Our fullback, taking over for C.J. Ham. We also don't have C.J. Ham anymore. Staley. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdowns. Touchdown for Landry, the tight end. Andrew Booth Jr. with an interception. Right inside the 20. And mock draft is out, but we don't have to look at it. We have to delegate the regional focus scouting. Let's just see if we can beat the Bills. The battle of my 2 worst rebuilds in my YouTube history. And we lose by a field goal. Close game, though. Almost pulled off the upset. I wouldn't even call it an upset. But we're running the ball well, and there goes the vintage 3 turnovers. Only 2 picks, though, from Brennan. He's playing better than Skaggs, I will say that. Touchdown for Trey Sermon. Tyler Johnson. That's why I brought him back. He's been a great wide receiver for us. He can come in and get 100 yards any day. Booth Jr., he's having a breakout season. Andrew Booth Jr. Is it the season for him finally to develop? Should have did it a couple of seasons ago earlier. Would have helped our secondary out a lot. We have the Chicago Bears. Every team in the division 1 and 2. So we are in it in the NFC North right now. And lose by a point. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to blame. Like, how much different is playing offline than online? I'm not trying to come up with any excuses like, yeah, there's going to be some rebuilds where I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win every time. I don't want to win every time. I do want to win every time, but I know that's not realistic. That's not going to happen. But I need to know, is there a difference, or at least a big difference, between doing a franchise offline and online? Because it seems to me like offline, you get your ass kicked. There ain't no winning in offline. But online, you can win some. I don't know. We're 1-3, though. We have the Lions with Justin Herbert, and they beat us. And I'm trying to hold it in. I'm trying not to rage. I'm trying not to snap. I'm trying not to just simulate the rest of the game. Y'all know what happens when I just quickly simulate through all the games and don't go over the stats. We're going to lose every game. Looks like we were playing to win. 2 touchdowns, no picks. He is playing better, than Skaggs. The running game seems to be better. How much of a difference TJ Hawkinson would have made if I had did the rebuild later, with him being on the team? Don't know, because we have an X Factor tight end. It's not making any difference at all. Don't care about contracts. I know the kicker just got stolen from us from the Jets. And we're only 1 game behind. Bears 2-3. I think the Packers are 2-3. We'll be 1-16 soon. And we actually beat the Panthers 26-18. Didn't think we had it in us. Thursday night football game. We did not turn the ball over. So we're not turning the ball over. And that has to do with the quarterback. And he is actually playing great. He's playing better than that normal dev. He's playing better than Skaggs, who is star dev. What is with me and these star devs and normal devs? I just need to make a team full of normal devs. I know it'll be boring, but they seem to produce better for me. Ed Oliver with the sack. Inside of 20 twice for our punter, and we are in the run of the NFC North right now. We are in it. Like, we actually have a chance. Don't have to worry about the contracts right now or at all. Henderson, let's see what he is. I want to get his elusive up because he is actually running the ball. He's not just catching it. We don't know what he is, even though he's our RB2. Stupid. Mender. Don't know how he pronounces it. But that dev trait is being, though. Superstar dev cornerback. Should have been a number 1 overall pick. You just don't take a safety number 1 overall. Brennan, I'm not even going to do. We'll just auto upgrade everybody. We'll say we're getting better quarterback play. We are getting better quarterback play. So maybe the archetype of the quarterback also has something to do in the simulations because we had the field generals, but the field generals were throwing for damn near 4,700 passing yards, but not enough touchdowns. The strong arm quarterback looks like he's going to get 30, 40 touchdowns. Now we have the Eagles, who are 4-3. We're only a game behind the Bears and the Detroit Lions. And we're winning. 2 straight wins. 28-23, and we turned the ball over and we shut them down on 3rd down. And we're getting better quarterback play. Jameis on the Eagles. And I'm liking this split carry system. Like, it's not just one guy taking over it. Like, if Grimes is getting 50, Henderson is getting 40. And I like that. Staley and Jefferson 1-2 punch. They're the new Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Adams getting in there. O'Neal giving up a sack. No field goals missed. No punts. No worries, though. We get the dub. And we are in a 2-game winning streak. And we are number 2, tied for 1st in the division right now. We have the 2-6 Green Bay Packers. Nobody is at 500 or over 500 in this division right now. And we lose by 8 points to the Green Bay Packers. Would have been a great chance to take a big lead in the NFC North. Have we been last in the division every year? I think year 1 we were like 3rd, and ever since then we've been last every year. They shut our running game down, and we turned the ball over too many times. We deserve to lose that game. But great quarterback play from Skaggs. Coming back in, trying to win the job back. We have a new quarterback, sir. 3 touchdowns for this guy, this rookie running back, Marquise Johnson. We couldn't stop him. Staley is just a beast in the slot. He's straight up cheat code in the slot, bro. Kendricks, McKee, not getting no pressure. Porter misses a field goal. Still would have lost the game by 5 points. We are playing better. We're playing harder. I admire the effort. I'm just tired of waiting. And we have a dev trait for Staley. And I hope he can get his superstar dev trait back that he should have never lost. We have a breakout linebacker, too. Can't wait to go 0 for 2. And then there's Justin McKee, the guy that sat behind Neil Hunter last season. And let's see if we can hit at least on one of these. We have the 4-4 Miami Dolphins, the team that Alvin Kamara went to after we offered him a contract. And, of course, we lose. Alvin Kamara probably rushed for like 300 yards on us. Thursday night football game. And they had 93 rushing yards. We turned the ball over. Don't know if our quarterback is injured. Brennan is back. And with that play, do we put Skaggs in? Grimes was good. Kamara had 2 touchdowns on us. Justin Jefferson went off. He did his thug, but nobody else did in the receiving game. Ed Oliver, Boley, both sacks, no picks, no field goals. Inside the 20 twice from our punter. And I don't think the receiver hit it. And McKee didn't. So I'm not even going to click the other one. This division is terrible right now. We are still in the running. Only a game behind because of how everybody's losing. And we lose to the Patriots. And at this point, I'm not going to do it. I was just going to simulate the rest of the games, but we're still in it. We're still in it. So we're going to take our time. As we couldn't run the ball. No turn. How the hell we don't turn the ball over? We commit 4 turnovers or cause 4 turnovers against them. We weren't that great on third down. We were up 21-7 at the half, blew the damn fourth quarter, and then lost in overtime. And Brennan put on a performance. Derek Carr, the MVP of last season, we picked him off 4 times. Kyle Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Phillips. Dunkers and Dunkettes. Kyle Phillips. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdowns for Landry. And let's see who got all these picks. So we had 2 for Eric Kendricks. Andrew Booth Jr. breakout season and Jaquan Brisker. And we have a weekly award winner. I'm going to say Kendricks. He had 2 picks and 7 tackles. Two games behind the Bears. Last in the division where we should be. Where we're known to be. Where were you? And I'm done. 41-16. For that performance, I give up. And watch this. Watch this. Dunkers and Dunkettes, I want y'all to pay close attention. When I get sick of it, when I get sick of the bullshit and them trying me, and I'm like, I'm just going to simulate it. I'm not even going to look at the stats of the game. We're just going to lose all these games. Going to lose all these games. Not once have I won games doing this. Oh, now they're trying to make it up to me. Now we're winning. The moment I step back, take a look at the scores and stats and what happened in the game, we'll take it. Oh, there goes the L right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Last game of the season against the Dolphins, or against the Bucks. And even Prince Duncan was fired. 3 coaches fired in 5 seasons. That's got to be a record. got to be a record for franchises. I know you other YouTubers, you guys don't play with the coach fire. No, we do. But 3 coaches. Kevin O'Connell. All right. No Vision Duncan. And now Prince Duncan. The Vikings are cursed. My Vikes are cursed. Can't look at the team rankings, but we will look at the stats, the leaders and the award winners. So you have, who the hell is this Eric? I gotta look at this Eric Bear guy. He's been top passing leader. He has to be on the Bucks or something. Don't know who Mark Kendrick is, but you got Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Zeke Elliott, Cooper Kupp, Chris Godwin, T. Higgins, Nick Bosa with 29 sacks, Greg Rousseau with 24, Brian Burns, Denzel Ward, Jai Alexander, Dax Hill, Isaiah Simmons, Juwan Bentley, Kenneth Murray. Looking at the stats, I got to see who that guy is. I think he's on the Bucks. I knew it. Bucks playbook, OP. But looking at the Vikings, what? It's okay. It's okay. 3,500 yards, 30 touchdowns. At least we got the 30 touchdowns. The picks, still a little too high for my liking. Scats came in like he was playing great. When you look at the sacks, 32 combined, and then rushing. No 1,000-yard rusher, didn't average at least 4, but 10 touchdowns, 1 fumble, longest rush was 10 yards, and that was from Justin Jefferson. Our longest rusher of the season was our damn wide receiver. No touchdowns from the backup running back and a fumble. Obviously, we missed Dalvin Cook, 2 touchdowns for the fullback. But the receiving game, we finally got 3,000-yard receivers. So 100 catches. Justin Jefferson leading the team in catches, yards, and touchdowns. I actually like how wide receiver 1 produces, even though he's not in the slot. Justin Jefferson is my wide receiver 1 on the depth chart, but he's not in the slot, and he's still getting wide receiver 1 numbers. So I will give EA that. Thank you for actually letting wide receiver 1 get wide receiver 1 numbers and not having to force them to be in the slot. And then, like, look at this. Adams wasn't in the slot, and he's wide receiver 2. He did his thing, and then, of course, Staley was in the slot, but he's just been killing it from the slot. But I like it. I like the balance from all 3. Landry, just okay, not enough balls to go around. And Johnson, 3 touchdowns as a wide receiver 4. I love it. Longest reception was 60 yards. Tyler Johnson, I love it. On-song hero right there. Darisaw under 10, O'Neal under 10, but Bradbury, Walton, and Cleveland. Offensive line was just never consistent the whole rebuild. They'd be good, then they'll be bad. They'll be good, then bad. Then you have 1 guy that's good, the rest bad. 2 guys is good, the rest bad. Like, crazy. McKinney, looks like the change inside the middle linebacker was the right move. Andrew Booth Jr., coming out party for him. Jaquan Brisker, Cam Dantzler, McKee, Gore, nobody else really here. No pressure, really. Just nothing, man. Forced fumbles, we have 4, McKee, Brisker, Dantzler, Carter. We had no blocks. We had 2 safeties, McKee and Hunter. And then we had no touchdowns. Kicking. What's up with that? Special teams we were struggling to. Our extra pointers were just getting blocked left and right. But Porter only missed 4. Inside the 20, even our punt got blocked. Inside the 20, 13 times, long as 72, average 50.7. And yearly awards, MVP, Joe Burrow. Coach of the Year, Mike McCarthy. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cooper Kupp. We got Justin Jefferson at number 4. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald. We got McKinney at number 7. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Chris Otting, the guy that we should have drafted, but he finished with the same record as us on the Rams. Our quarterback at number 3. Our running back at number 9. Josh Quinones for the 49ers. And then best QB goes to Mark Kendrick of the Panthers. Running back goes to David Montgomery. Receiver Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson number 3, Staley at number 9. Offensive line, the kid, Theo Kidd on the Cowboys, Brian Burns. D lineman, linebacker goes to Roquan Smith. McKinney at number 7. DB goes to Jair Alexander. And then kicker is, where is Andrew Booth Jr.? And then best kicker goes to Bob Wall, Jimmy Porter at number 10. But we're going to go to the Super Bowl, go to the Pro Bowl, and after that, put an end to this first realistic rebuild for the Vikings. Now, I did say with the trade, TJ Hawkinson, we might do an extra Vikings video where we just do like year 1 or year 2, 2 years in with TJ Hawkinson. But we'll look at, I can't look at the Pro Bowl. So on the NFC side, we have probably nobody. Justin Jefferson is wide receiver 2. Staley is wide receiver 6. So that's 2 for us. Didn't think we would have any. Brian O'Neill making it. Okay, Brian O'Neill coming in at right tackle 2. And we're getting some love here in the Pro Bowl. Getting some love here in the Pro Bowl. And there ends the streak for Jalen Naylor as the punt returner. And the Super Bowl will be between the Bucs and the Chiefs. I do want to look at any dev trait upgrades or regression. I can't look at it from the adjust lineup screen because we were fired. So Brennan, I don't think he went up star dev, right? Yeah, so he's. Why is it showing me that? Why is it showing me that? Rocking that old Brett Favre number 4 jersey. Henderson was superstar. So we got a superstar running back and a superstar safety in the same draft. I would say we drafted really well when it came to like dev traits and everything. That's one thing that we did do right in this rebuild. How the hell does Staley not get superstar back? I don't know. Landry goes down to superstar. All the offensive linemen are probably still star. Ed Oliver went down to superstar. Daniil Hunter's probably a normal. Cam Dantzler went down. Gore still superstar. Meender's still superstar. Where's Andrew Booth? He's still star. And yeah, it's just a complete mess. We'll simulate the Super Bowl and then we'll look at the recap. We can't look at the recap, right? Well, the Chiefs blow out the Bucs 55. That's probably the highest amount of points I've ever seen in the Super Bowl like that. But man, this was a disappointing, very disappointing rebuild. And with it being the first rebuild, this is kind of like setting the tone. But there's just a bunch of different factors. Y'all know, like we like to use the online instead of the offline. I was going to hop in with the Vikings doing so well in real life. I was going to hop into the week, whatever week we're at, week 7, week 8, and start from there. Couldn't even do that option. But, yeah, just disappointing rebuild all around, even though we did draft well. That was one thing. We got our first, X factor in Landry, Gabe Landry. Was proud of that pick. But after that, it just seems like everything went downhill from there. And this was a disappointing rebuild. We couldn't find a quarterback after Kirk Cousins. Kirk wasn't even playing that well. Dalvin Cook wasn't playing well. Justin Jefferson was Justin Jefferson. I will say that. Even the receivers after Adam Thielen was great. But the receivers after him were great. Offensive line, like I said, was just up and down, could not stay consistent. Ever since we brought in Ed Oliver, he was great. The D linemen were starting to emerge, but Daniil Hunter, it's like all the OG Vikings, Daniil Hunter wasn't right. Kendricks wasn't right. Had a couple of good seasons, though. Zadarius Smith left us after a couple of seasons. I will say Cam Dantzler was, he shined, and then Andrew Booth this past season, he really did his thing. And, Hitman Smith when he was here, but we couldn't find the kicker either. But that'll wrap it up for the Minnesota Vikings Madden 23 Realistic Rebuild. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment below. And I'm out of here. I'm going. Peace out. Dunk Squad.